mind has the power to convince our body. The connection between our brain or mind and the body can be really powerful, absolutely powerful, and can even improve our health, even if the treatment itself doesn't do anything. See, the Silva method approach and the placebo effect are two different concepts, but they do share some overlap in the way they utilize the power of the mind to bring about positive changes. And we all know this in the Silva method community, plus many of us have been able to experience the power of the mind and the connections between mind and the body. But I decided that in this episode of Awesome Life Essentials, I'm going to remind you about that, because perhaps you may forgot about that. But I also want to take into considerations new people who joined this channel recently. I was not here for a while, so I hope that it's going to be a huge surprise for everyone who are new on this channel. So in this episode of Awesome Life Essentials, I am going to tell you a little bit more. I am going to try to do my best to explain you the relation between the Silva method and then placebo effect. So guys, welcome everyone. I see that some of you are here with me live. I also want to welcome everyone who are going to watch this episode of Awesome Life Essentials later on. And as I said, I was not here for a good while. So let me tell you, especially for the new people who join our YouTube Silva Method community, what Awesome Life Essentials are and who I am. So, Awesome Life Essentials are very short, but I believe that very inspired and action-orientated episodes that I designed for you to help you to better understand yourself, to increase the level of your awareness, but they are also designed by me to help you, to equip you with some practical tips that you may need for your personal or spiritual development. And for everyone who are seeing me here for the first time, my name is Kasia, Kate. My full name is Katarzyna. I am a Silva Method instructor, Silva Method trainer, mindset coach, business trainer, and the host of this channel where we talk about how we can make our life better and better. So if you want to know how to make your life better and better, please be sure to subscribe. I believe it's here below. And also hit that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Okay, guys, so let's start. Before we are going to move forward to the main topic, which is the relations between Silva method and the placebo effect, I need to tell you a little bit more things from the theory perspective, so it will be easier for you then to understand and put everything into your action. So, believing, and this is a science proof, believing in the efficacy of treatment can stimulate the brain, your mind, to release neurotransmitters such as endorphins, dopamine, even serotonin, which are known by us as a natural brain painkillers. And by the way, if you are Silva Method graduates, if you completed the Silva Method Foundation program with me, you are totally aware about that because we covered that things during the Silva Life System training when we have a sections about the pain management. If you are new, you are more than welcome to watch this episode till the end and you will find out more about that beautiful phenomenon. Now, these neurochemical changes can lead genuine improvement in a person's condition, such as reduced pain, improved mood, or they can even enhance immune system activity. So to help you to understand everything what I just said, I want you right now to imagine this particular scenario. It's not related to you. Just use your imagination because it will be easier for you then to understand the concept that I'm sharing with you right now in this episode. So just imagine that you are in a terrible pain and your doctors or your health coach, the person who has a right to prescribe some pills, gives you a pill. Okay, imagine you are in the terrible pain and your doctors gives you a pill. After taking it, your pain magically goes away. But here is the surprising part. Your doctor says that the pill was just a pretend one, like a sugar pill, with no actual medicine in it. What just happened? Is it really possible? Well, welcome to the mysterious realm of the placebo effect, where the power, listen to this, where the power of your belief can heal, soothe, and even astonish. For everyone who are more interested in this concept, I prepared, especially for this episode, more interested aspect about the placebo effect. So if you are not aware, placebo is a Latin word meaning I shall please. And the term was first used by Graves in 1920. In 1920, this term found its way centuries ago into medicine when physicians would prescribe sugar pill to their patients to please them, despite knowing they had no therapeutic value. So now I think that your understanding of the placebo effect is much more better. But let me tell you about the placebo effect in one really powerful, simple sentence. What is the placebo effect? The placebo effect refers to the phenomenon where an individual physical or mental well-being gets better or seems to get better after receiving a fake treatment. This is super powerful information for you, that this is not only a concept, because obviously we know, especially in the Silva Method community, that we've amplifying the placebo effect concept to the Silva Method. We did it. So again, this episode is to help you to understand this process a little bit more. So this response of feeling better, making that fake treatment effective, is instigated by two factors: by the person's confidence that the treatment positive outcomes will happen, and the person expectation or anticipation of experiencing this improvement. And when I was preparing myself for this episode of Awesome Life Essential, I actually came across a very powerful statement that it's coming from Ted Kapchuk, and he's a professor of medicine of Harvard Medical School and director of the Harvard Wide Program in Placebo Studies and the Therapeutic Encounter. And listen to this. This is what he said. And I'm going to quote him with some reason behind. So he said that placebo effect is more than positive thinking, believing a treatment or procedures will work. It's about creating a stronger connection between the brain, your mind, and body, and how they work together. And how grateful I am right now, how happy I am right now to share with you this information that we are teaching you. We teach by using the Silva Method approach, a step-by-step process, how you as an individual human being can strengthen your connection between your mind and brain and your body. So this is absolutely great information for you, because if you are interested to find out more about the Silva method, here is a big news for you, that this is what you can gain from the Silva method. And by the way, I've just put it for myself a quick note on my notes that on this channel, you are also going to find my educational video about 5 ways to heal your body by using the power of your mind. And I'm going to attach a link for that video here. So you are more than welcome to watch it as a supportive material towards with this, or along with this episode of Awesome Life Essential. So I hope that now you feel more hope, that you are more inspired to take an action in terms of enrolling to the Silva method, that can teach you step-by-step process in order to strengthen your connections between your brain, mind, and your body. But now, moving forward, to help you to understand the relations between the Silva method and placebo effect a little bit better, I have to cover with you another aspect. I need to tell you a little bit more about the mechanism behind placebo effects. So again, as I said, it will be easier for you to understand how this concept is associated with everything what we do for you, especially in the area of self-healing that we present for you during the Silva Life System or Silva Intuition System seminars. So let me tell you right now about the mechanism behind placebo effect. We all know, or if you are not know now, you are going to be aware about that placebo effects are primarily attributed to physical or psychological mechanism. So now, very important information that I'm going to share with you are related to 3 key factors contributing to the phenomenon of the placebo effect. And the first one, and believe me, this is a big game changer. I've experienced this, many Silva graduates experience this, and many clients of mine who I mentor or coach have been able to experience this particular key factor. And it's nothing else like belief and expectation. Listen to this. A person's belief, your belief and expectation play a crucial role in the placebo effect. Why? Because when you believe that a treatment will be effective, your brain responses to pain and discomfort can be altered, leading to reduced perception of symptoms. How powerful is that? The power of belief, the power of your mind that can impact your physical results. And here is something very, very important that I decided to add to you during this Awesome Life Essential episode, because see, we have a various cues that can shape your expectations for improvement in different ways. And I want to mention to you 3 of this way. Obviously, the first way, I think it's very, very common in our real reality, because it's all about verbalizing what we want to say. Let's say from the medical perspective, or let's say you are authority, you work as a medical professionals, maybe you are a dietitian, health coach, maybe you are neurotherapist. And this is very, very important way for you to be aware that the way how you are going to express some informations to your clients or to your patients may have a significant impact on their belief in that particular treatment that you work together. Okay, so the first way that it's going to impact your expectations, it's a verbal one. And here is an example, as I mentioned to you. For instance, when a medical professional, put it here, dietitian, health coach, neurotherapist, informs you that a specific medication, supplements, mixture, vitamins will effectively treat your condition. The way how it's going to be expressed may have a huge impact, significant impact on your expectations of the efficiency of the treatment. The second one, which I found very powerful, is a social way. Here we are taking into consideration the mannerism of your doctor, dietitian, health coach, neurotherapist, you name it. Here we are going to take into consideration the voice tone, the body language, and listen to this, even an eye contact that can provide a reassuring influence on the treatment. And the third way, very easy one, is just the actions orientated. Here we are talking about experiencing an improvement in your well-being after actively taking a prescribed pill, vitamins, supplements, some mixtures, or receiving some injection. So this is very important mechanism behind the placebo effect for you to be aware that even though I'm going to take a sugar pill, the huge impact on my treatment would have my fate and expectations in everything what I'm going to experience after it. I hope, guys, that it makes sense, and please make sure to comment your reflection or right now in the chat that you have here on your right side or underneath of this video. Here we have a second mechanism that, in my opinion, again, it's super powerful because it's all about the brain chemistry. When you only think that a pill or some procedure will help you, your brain right away releases natural chemicals like endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, which can reduce pain, improve mood, and boost overall well-being. And as I said at the beginning of this episode, if you were Silva Method graduates, if you worked with me on the one-to-one basis, you are aware about that, because we talk about that always when we covering pain management aspect. So see, these changes in brain chemistry can actually lead to real measurable improvements in our health, even though there is no active treatment involved. And then we have a third mechanism that I believe is a game changer as well, and it's all about conditioning and learning. Conditional and learning, as you can believe, as you can expect, play also a significant role in the placebo effect. Because when people repeatedly, over and over again, experiences some positive outcomes from a placebo, for instance, I feel better, their brains, your brains, can form association between the placebo and feeling better. How powerful is that? And this conditioning effect, as you can expect, can lead to real physiological changes. Plus, learning from the past experiences and expectations can shape how a person responds to placebo. Furthermore, what I'm going even to prove you right now, that this particular aspect, this key factor or this fundamental that I like to call conditioning and learning, it's very impactful in different areas of our life. Because think about that. Let's say we are going to take into consideration a business area. Let's say you are totally new in your own business. You just set up your own business because you are super confident, you have an amazing product, and by selling this product, you know that you are going to improve people's life. And you know, because you are following a marketing area, selling area, that for you, for the start, it will be great for you to maybe create some masterclass where you are going to tell your audience a little bit more about the product, and then it's going to lead you to selling this product and bring more cash flow into your business. And let's say it was super successful for you. You provided this masterclass for your potential clients, and then by the end of this masterclass you were able to sell some products, and then, as I said, you ended up with the more cash flow in your business. What is happening that once you are going to think about the next masterclass based on your previous experience, you may expect that once you are going to provide the another master class, you can even improve your way of providing this master class, it will be very successful for you too, because based on the previous experience, it was successful. So your brain associated some events that was successful with that masterclass. So you are more willing to provide, to run this masterclass for your new potential clients. How powerful is this? Right? So again, I'm just going to summarize the three very, very important key factors that are contributing to the phenomenon of the placebo effect. They are as follow: belief and expectation, brain chemistry, and of course, conditioning and learning. And how great I am to tell you as well that these three key factors, these three fundamentals, are available in the Silva Method approach. That's why Silva Method is so simple and effective while applied every day. Every day. It's not really only about thinking to join the class and become a Silva Method graduate, but once you are going to become a Silva Method graduate, you want to become a practitioner of this method, right? I'm crazy about this sentence, but I know that you need to act in order to put everything into your physical words from that mental screen that you created for yourself. So guys, I hope that it makes sense. Let me know, how did you find this aspect? And now, based on everything what I just shared with you, I want to tell you a little bit more how you can amplifying the potential of the placebo effect with the Silva method. On the another word, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to prove you, I'm going to explain to you how we use this concept that you may know from the placebo effect area to the Silva method. So now I'm going to covering relation between the Silva method and the placebo effect. So obviously the first area of connection is aspect of belief and expectation. Both the Silva method and the placebo effect underscore the power of belief and expectation. This is a game changer, as I said to you. The effectiveness of the Silva method for an individual might be influenced by their belief in its potential benefit, similar to how the person believes in the efficacy of a placebo treatment can lead to real therapeutic outcomes. The second area of connection, the relations between the placebo effect and the Silva method, is the another area that I like to call mind-body connection. Because the Silva method emphasizes the ability of the mind to influence physical and mental well-being. Similarly, the placebo effect showcases how mental processes, such as a belief and expectations, can influence physical responses in the body. So again, this is the huge aspect of how the power of your mind, your thinking, your faith, your desire, your belief and expectation can impact directly your physical reality. And here I mean your body. And then we have a third big area of connections in terms of the Silva method and the placebo effect. And it's very known by the Silva method graduates, the area of the self-healing, because both concepts touch on the body innate ability to heal or improve when given the right mental condition and stimuli. So you know this from Silva Method seminars, you know this from my trainings, online trainings, you know this from this channel, you know this from one-to-one work with me, that in the Silva Method, or Silva Method teaches you the techniques to harness this ability. So you know step-by-step process how you can improve your health by using the power of your potential, the power that you have within yourself, while the placebo effect demonstrates sometimes it inadvertently. But again, here are the big three areas when the Silva method and the placebo effect are overlapping. So, in conclusion of this episode, what I wanted to say to you guys is while the Silva method and the placebo effect are distinct, of course, we know that they are differ a little bit. Both concepts touch on the profound ways of beliefs, expectation, and mental stasis can impact our physical and emotional well-being. How grateful should all we are be right now in order to Jose Silva, who spent so many years or perfecting this method for us, and now having this method for almost 60 years on the market, we all have been able to experience such an amazing power of our mind once we know how what we need to do. That would be the proper way. What we need to do to put that power of our mind into action. So remember that the Jose Silva mind control techniques, everything what we teach you during the Silva method seminars, incorporated various mindfulness and meditations technique that guide you towards some positive changes, and they are also helping us to harmonize our dreams and objectives. So by the end of this episode, I also decided to share with you a little bit private aspect from my own space in terms of my own working. I want to share with you some examples to prove that while we are going to connect the phenomenon of placebo effect and the Silva method, we can influence various physical or psychological conditions. And as I said to you, this is only from my own space. What we can do, we can provide relief in migraine, we can reduce the level of headache, we can reduce depression level, we can delay motor neuron disease, we can treat Parkinson's disease, and we can even improve cancer related fatigue. How powerful is that? So, again, also, what I should mention to you, even to build a better faith in terms of everything what I just said, I'm going to attach here two very powerful interview of Silva Method graduates that are available on this channel that are going to prove you how the power of the mind, how using the Silva Method can help them in their healing process. And you are going to see here the story of Annette and her healing process, and the another story of David Parker, who was able to heal himself from the stroke that, as I remember, he experiences at the beginning of this year or by the end of 2023. So, guys, you have nothing to lose. You can only gain by enrolling to the Silva method. We have so many available options for you. I have so many available options for you in terms of strength, that mind body connection. And you and me, we are not only needed in the health area, but we need to be healthy to have a fulfilling relationship, to do our businesses, to be better in our career, to be a beautiful, conscious parent for our child, for our children. This is absolutely necessary area for you and for me to work on every single day. And the Silva method process will explain you, will give you a directions, will give you a tool. So again, what kind of options do you have here and now? You can enroll to the Silva method by experiencing Silva seminars. By the way, I'm going to conduct new edition of the live Silva Method Foundation program very, very soon. So you're more than welcome to check my website, silvamethod.ie. I'm going to put a link here. You are more than welcome also to start from the online trainings that I teach you how you can use your alpha level for healing and manifestation. Plus, if you're really looking for profound change and you really would love to go deeper with everything what you would like to know about yourself and the laws govern that world, you are more than welcome to work with me one-to-one with my VIP approach that are very, very popular, especially in terms of the mind-body coaching and manifestation coaching. So guys, I think that I shared with you everything in terms of relation between the Silva method and placebo effect. Please do remember, our mind has a power to convince our body. You can use the power of your mind to impact your physical reality, your body. Only what you will need to do is to understand the process and then implement step-by-step process into your life and be regular with it. Remember, you can support yourself with a big game changer, with a key factor that I cover today, and it's nothing else like your faith, your belief, and your expectation. So thank you so much. I hope that you found this episode very, very, very effective. Please also do remember to comment underneath of this video your reflections. Maybe you are the one who experienced your health improvement by using the Silva method. Share your story underneath of this video. We want to inspire more people. I personally want to let more people to know that they do have a power within themselves, that they can improve their life on so many different areas. And also, please do remember to subscribe to our newsletter. You can go on to silvamethod.ie main page, subscribe out there, because every single week I'm going to send you some beautiful, inspiring stuff with regards to the Silva method. So for now, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with me here. Thank you so much to everyone who will be watching this episode later on. And till the next time, better and better.